advise to someone who's starting in design right now?
Starting in design, first of all, congratulations, right? That you have chosen the right career track. It's extremely gratifying, and when you kind of bring in the passion, purpose, and profession together, right? It's always very rewarding, and that's how I look at my career. That I don't have to do something different after 5 p.m. or after 6 p.m. to entertain myself, right? Design is with me, and design is what I do, and that drives everything, my work as well as my non-work life, right? So first of all, that's, I would say, congratulate that you're start getting or thinking of getting started in design. There are a few things that definitely I would kind of share from my own experience, right? I think I know there's a different kind of competition. The speed of things is different now after 20 years, and the kind of tools that the designers are expected to have knowledge of, and some of the competencies that they're expected to bring to the table and hit the ground running, so to speak, right, is different. But having said that, I think focusing on the basics of design and having investing your time and energy in really kind of developing your own understanding of how design works and why is very, very critical, right? Don't get immersed by the various tools that you are exposed to. Really think about why you are using those tools and how they further the design agenda that you have for whatever product and whatever service that you are working on. So I think that's getting those basics right is very, very important. If you're in the early stages of your career, dabble in different parts of the design process, right? Right from the research all the way to testing, right, and everything in between. And kind of working with engineering development. So get a full view of the design process. Seek for those kind of roles even within your own company. Make friends with people on both sides of design, right? Both on the business and product side as well as on the engineering and development side. Also on the customer facing roles, right? Sales and marketing. That will kind of give you a good understanding of where design fits in and where you fit in an organization. I think those are important. The second thing that I would say is build portable skills, right? Because nothing is finite. You would kind of change industries, you will change jobs. So make sure that you are developing portable skills and stories that you can carry with you. I think that's a very important lesson that I learned in my career, and as I went through a couple of transitions, right? And not just about your own work, because there is obviously a good big focus on portfolio and case studies, but also focus on your own personal stories. I think having your personal stories is very, because people are not hiring based on your past project. They're hiring because who you are, and bringing out that personality that you have and your point of view is very, very critical. So that's one thing that I would say. The last thing I would say, and which is now more relevant in my role, is articulation, right? It's about storytelling, right? And it is such a critical skill for designers at various levels, not just when you are a leader or a manager, but even when you are getting started. Because if you can't articulate, you cannot persuade anyone. And design is all about how you persuade people to your point of view, and to think from a customer's point of view, and put the customer first in everything that you do, right? So if you can't articulate, you can't persuade, and in my view, if you can't persuade, you cannot lead. So so storytelling is a very critical skill, and practice it. And it's not something that you need to be naturally born with. More you practice, more comfortable you get, and more compelling your stories become.